from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Joe Wiggins will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matty, we get the opportunity to watch the reigning National League Pitcher of the Month go to work. So obviously I'm pretty excited to see about how he attacks these hitters. He's shown a lot of confidence on the mound right now, and that confidence can sometimes be a pitcher's greatest weapon.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. In now, Robin Yount, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Mercer, base runner at first with 1 out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Mike Fiers is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Brewers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at second, nobody out. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now to the plate, Roberto Clemente, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the National League in RBIs entering play. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Trent Manning, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Standing in now, Christopher Wiggins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. Manning leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Pirates lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Pee-wee Reese, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 13 for him on the year, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
First baseman.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, And day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Weakly hit towards first. Gifford is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 7, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Hit sharply on the ground. Gifford is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, all even at 1 apiece. At the plate, Christopher Wiggins, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gomez has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Up next for the Buccos, Curtis Wiggins is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Digging in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Guzman on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 8, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Striding in, Scott Gifford. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fires pauses. First pitch on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Wiggins is off at first with two away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with two outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball one. Here's the 1-0. Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Wiggins rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mercer is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. In now, Mike fires, and they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Into the box now, Carlos Gomez. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Lo. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. Gomez, the runner at first with two gone. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Randy Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Line softly to the right side. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Guzman is there, one away.
The right fielder, number 21.
So with one gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Clemente. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. Guzman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Trent Manning. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Curveball that time, not even close. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Next for Milwaukee, Jordy Mercer.
Leading off for Milwaukee, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Wiggins has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Robin Yount. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. This one's down to third. 2 is left. Manning. And quickly there are 2 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Striding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Christopher Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Mercer. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Stepping into the box, Curtis Wiggins. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Standing in now, Edward Arnold. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Byers gets his sign. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, Fred McGriff. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Fred McGriff.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The right fielder number 31. Dana Guzman.
Digging in to try it again, Dana Guzman.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way.
That's a
Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brummett is there. 2 gone.
Number 18, Brandon Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 1-1. Here it comes. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping in, Scott Gifford. He drew a walk his first time up.
Baseman, Scott Gifford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Joe Wiggins. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christian Brummett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Wiggins, the runner at second with 1 away. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Randy Wiggins is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's thrown into right. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, Divo, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Gomez to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Ready for another shot now. Trent Manning, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fires, pauses. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0 on the way. And there he goes towards second. Lifted down the line in left. Davis is under it. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-1. Leading off the inning, Mike Zunino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is low, ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0. Grounded to third. 2 is left. Manning. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Solomon Blanks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Carlos Gomez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here 3-1.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and the call's gone out for the big guy, right-hander Jonathan Broxton. Ready for another shot now. Christopher Wiggins, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Christopher Wiggins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Ready for another chance, Edward Arnold. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's Jordy Mercer now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-1 to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side and give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Into the box, Robin Yount. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Sharp ground ball to third. And through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Pee-wee Reese.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Pee-wee Reese. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Mercer on second. Yount on at first with nobody out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So striding in, Fred McGriff, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Pulled toward right center field. Brummett is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
In now, Chris Davis. And he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Clemente is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Brewers forced to settle for one. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 3 and the Brewers 2. Ready once again, Scott Gifford. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Scott Gifford.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gomez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Joe Wiggins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Joe Wiggins. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. line hard to center field. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in the 3-hole for his manager.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. Oh, that grounder caught him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Randy Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and second with one away. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Trent.
Digging in once again, Trent Manning. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. There's a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. He's running. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He stays alive, still 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run. But it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Stepping in now, Christopher Wiggins. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Broxton sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guzman there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Digging in to try it again, Mike Zunino. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Scooter Gennett will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Scooter Gennett.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He'll start this one at 274. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. This is pulled into right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Here's Carlos Gomez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Michael Ma is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Michael Ma.
Striding in once again, Curtis Wiggins.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box, Edward Arnold. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Scott Gifford. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Davis is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Wiggins. And an opportunity here for a fourth plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gomez. Still ranging back. Gone! So it's a two-run shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Christian Brummett goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hits this one hard the other way. Mercer is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Bucks 10 and the Brewers 2. Here's Jordy Mercer now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Mike Christian takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Into the box now, Robin Yount, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Second base hit of the game for him. This one an RBI triple, and there's still nobody out, so this could be just the start of it.
Stepping in now, Pee-wee Reese, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. 2-0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Wiggins over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
So digging in now, Fred McGriff. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Yount stands at third with one gone in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. The 1-1 home. He's taken high above the zone.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Lifted down the line in left. Wiggins is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, Dana Guzman.
So digging in now, Dana Guzman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball and a strike. Men on third with 2 down. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Clemente ranging back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Pittsburgh Pirates with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Joe Wiggins wins for the league best 15th time as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final out scoring. First for the victorious Pirates. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra seat service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.